Shark toothing. It's kind of a family obsession. There's one. No way. What? That's a great white tooth. Sharks have just been roaming the oceans for nearly 500 million years. And as all the continents have shifted, it's just so cool to think that right below this ground, where my house stands right now in Florida, sharks once swam right here. And if I dug down directly below the ground, I'd find shark's teeth. Sharks have anywhere from 5 to 15 rows of teeth in their mouth. They constantly are growing teeth throughout their life. As they bite into prey or a tooth falls out, another tooth just rotates in from a row behind it. And as that tooth rotates in, another tooth grows deeper inside their mouth. But a shark could lose anywhere from 25,000 to 35,000 teeth in just a lifetime, and sharks live anywhere from 20 to 30 years. There are over 1 billion sharks in the ocean right now, present day. So just think about, in their lifetime, those 1 billion sharks, they're gonna lose, let's just say, an average of 30,000 teeth. So if you do the math, keep it easy, 1 billion times 30,000, that's like 30 trillion teeth. It's just gonna be lost by the sharks in the ocean right now in their lifetime. Well, this is kind of dirty, but in here is our family collection of teeth that we found on the beach since we moved here about 5 years ago. And the prized tooth that we have in our collection, I'll show you, is this great white. It's actually Dana and I spotted at the exact same time. I like to say I got it first, but she would say the opposite. Huh? I really want to show you how to find the teeth on the beach, so let's go. Alright, in order to find shark's teeth on the beach, there's got to be 3 conditions that allow you to find them easily. So first is the tide. The tide has to be right, and normally I like to have mid-tide going out. As the tide starts to go out, it exposes the shell beds, and that's where the shark's teeth are gonna be. 1 is the tide's gotta be right. 2, you actually have to have shell beds visible, because sometimes you come to the beach and it's just all sand. There's not really shells anywhere. And then the third thing is to have sun up and over your head. It's important because if you have the sun over your head, it's not gonna cast as many shadows on the shark's teeth when you're trying to find them. Sometimes you're gonna look and you're gonna see like little black shapes that are shiny, that look like triangular black shapes. That kind of looks like a tooth, but it's definitely not. It's easy to be fooled, and I'd say it's probably 10 to 1. There's probably 10 ones that look like teeth to every one that I find. Are you serious? Sometimes you just get lucky. Let's get some words of wisdom from my parents who've been shark toothing for over 40 years and have found hundreds of thousands of shark's teeth on this beach. They happen to be visiting Florida right now.
So you look and you don't find anything, and then you realize that you can't look for shells and shark's teeth at the same time. You can only look for black. Once you start finding them, your eyes adjust to them, and you start finding different shapes and different types of shark's teeth. There's all different kinds of methods for finding them. When I shark tooth, I go up and down the beach, walking distances, looking for the bigger ones and the ones that are more obvious. It's a bad day for shark tooth. Oops, there's one. Maybe. False alarm. It's usually really nice when you can walk in the warm water. It's too cold to do that today.
My technique is a little different because lots of times I will stay in the same place if I find an area that has a heavy shell layer underneath. I will use my feet mostly to mine the shells. I will dig a hole with my feet, letting the water come into the hole, letting the water wash out of the hole, and each time it shows you a whole new plethora of shells and also sometimes shark's teeth. I find I can stay in the same place and find them.
We think we were 30 when we started this.
Yeah.
So at this point you might be thinking to yourself, why in the world would anybody do this? And the truth is for two reasons. One, it's extremely addictive. Once you start looking, you just never want to stop. Every time I come to the beach, I feel like I have to find a shark's tooth or else. It's kind of like a challenge. And my dad and I have this like little rivalry. He crushes me because they come down and stay for 6 weeks in the winter time, and he's on the beach every day. But we always have a competition to see who can find more shark's teeth. So it's like this little game we play. The other thing is it's just extremely relaxing just to walk along the beach, hear the ocean, have waves wash over your feet. It just reveals new shells and everything moves around just a little bit, and you have a chance of finding something. You have this chance to find something amazing, like a megalodon tooth, which one of these days. Ooh, I think I saw one. That's the one thing, you gotta be quick. You gotta be really quick. So look at all these shells just running by us right now. So you get a little window of time to look, and you look for a triangular shape, and boom, there's one. I'm thinking, is that a big tooth? And then I'm waiting for the wave to subside. No way. What? That's a great white tooth. It's broken, but that's freaking awesome. Look at that. That is insane. This is sadly my last photo with the tooth. I'm searching frantically for the lost tooth, and then my camera almost gets washed away. So I'm feeling a little embarrassed right now because I found that really nice great white shark tooth for this video. I'm like, let me just get like a little more footage of it near the water. I did like a couple of thumbnail shots with me holding it, and then I put it in the water and I was gonna do some other thumbnail shots. A big wave came along and just washed it right out. I spent like 40 minutes trying to look for it again, and I went all through, and the tide's coming in right now, so it's the frustrating part. So moral of the story is, once you found your tooth, don't put it back in the water because you are probably gonna lose it. Jeez. All right, we're back in my parents' beach rental condo, and let's see how we did today. I'd say I was probably shark toothing for about an hour, and then I lost the tooth, and after a long search, unfortunately couldn't find it. It's just a little dish that my parents have, and you can just rinse off your shark's teeth super easily. You just put them in, and then just throw them right on the paper towel so they dry off. So I am no expert by any means, but on Pinterest I found a cool little chart, and what you can do is kind of match up the shape of your shark tooth and identify the shark that it came from. So these two look like they're from a lemon shark. This one's either lemon or, according to some photos, it looks like it could be a hammerhead. This one, once again, could be a lemon, I think. This one here looks like a tiger shark to me. These two could easily be a sand tiger shark. If you've never found a fossilized shark's tooth on the beach, I highly encourage you to get out there. It is so much fun. Don't forget to give this video a like, and please consider subscribing.